and you're a piece of shit because you abandoned your kid. Abandoned your kid. 10. Here you go. Ski Mask is a little hoe. We're gonna put him up on the television show. Please, let me see your face. All right. Here you go. Here you go. Ski Mask is a little hoe. We're gonna put him up on the television show. You're so great. Oh, Randy, you're a piece of shit. Well, that's the truth. You're wrong, but what, you want to have I'll let you talk, but if you want, we should do a little freestyle battle. I'm kind of in the freestyle mood.
I can't rap no more.
I'm not that good, but, well, yeah, you're not in a good mood. We won't.
You're hyped, though. You got all the energy.
Dude, I see how you get, though. You get that little in you, and it's like, you gotta, fuck you, skip. Fuck you, skip. Fuck you, skip. All right, here you go. Ski Mask is a little hoe. We're gonna put him up on the television show. Please, let me see your face. All right, here you go. Here you go. Ski Mask is a little hoe. We're gonna put him up on the television show. 2 locks right here, tatted on your chest. And here you are. Here you go. Ski Mask is a little hoe. We're gonna put him up on the television show. Please, let me see your face. All right, here you go. Here you go. Ski Mask is a little hoe. We're gonna put him up on the television show. Oh, man. Here you go. Ski Mask is a little hoe. We're gonna put him up on the television show. Please, let me see your face. All right, here you go.
Come on, white motherfucking train. Yo, welcome to the NJCourts show. I welcome you, take a ticket. Now you're gonna get kinda lifted, cause I know some of you like a puff, get it. Oh no, but to get your popcorn in, welcome to the show, cause we're about to get it when we get we roll. Yo, that's what's up, about to get a hug, about to show this allegation, that's what's up. Oh, I don't like to lie, I don't like to allegate, I just got the facts and I ain't why, but why do you wanna try with me? Do you wanna lie, cause I'm about to show you how I get thrifty, and that's how I got this shit. I'm about to not embarrass you, but I'm about to get lifted with it. As I put it down, got the straight facts and I don't clown around, yo. So welcome to the NJC show. Wait, did I say NJ and NYC show? Yo, I don't know what's up. I'm kinda lifting on the 40 ounce of that drink. What's up, yo? Here we go. Welcome to the fucking show. It ain't about ski masks, it's the controller, yo. So sit down, don't clown around, don't take a blue, cause you're about to pass out.
Stop when I want to. I'm not addicted.
Your court television news starting now. Hey! Welcome to the NJCourts television news. Breaking news, live flash, now. Just kidding, everybody. Welcome to the NJCourts TV show. I want to welcome everybody to what we consider a live breaking news flash. Generally, we didn't have a show scheduled for today, but like I promised this morning, if I was going to get an update about the Controlla Court case today, I was going to share it with everybody. Oh, and boy, do I got an update. As a matter of fact, I got even better than an update, because I'm sure some already may have gone on Controlla's. What did I tell you, actually? I said I'd give her first opportunity to come on, rightfully so. It is her court case, and talk about it. And sure enough, it looks like she arrived right at about the perfect timing, which I figured was about when court got out, when most likely she was going to get home. Probably stopped at Starbucks and got a little Starbucks. But man, oh man, boy, did she have one heck of a morning live stream. I'll put it that. As a matter of fact, we're going to listen to that first, and then I'm going to share what I've got as far as information regarding the Controlla Court case. And before all the naysayers already, Oh, man, he's just dono baiting. Oh, no, I'm not, folks. Just like you saw in the thumbnail, we will be actually listening to the Controlla Court case today. Yes, you heard that right. We will be listening to the Controlla Court case from today, May the 15th. Okay. Now, I apologize if my internet is a little wibbity. Hey, I can't do anything about it. It looks okay on my end, but sometimes I'm seeing a little bit of lag. If it goes on, I appreciate everybody that lets me know, but there's not much I can do on my end. I'm on Wi-Fi. It might be the router. Maybe it's breaking news that doesn't want to go out. Maybe that voodoo doll Controlla's got is working. Oh, no. Anyways, I just want to say hi to everybody that's joining. Looks like we got almost about 150 people in the chat. So welcome, everybody. And because this is a breaking live news story, I'm not going to go down the list. Don't worry. And say hi to everybody. We'll just knock that out right now. So I want to welcome everybody. I want to welcome my mods today in chat. I want to welcome the members of the jury. As a matter of fact, check this out, members of the jury. Uh-oh. Court is in session. Members of the jury, welcome. But yeah, let's get this show started, right? And as always, please be respectful to each other in the chat. I know that it's going to be a pretty heated and controversial chat today. Hey, that's why we respect everybody's opinion, okay? As long as you just do a few simple things. Follow TOS, respect each other, respect the mods. If you can do those three things, all opinions are welcome in the chat. If you do want to be a little bad boy or bad girl, you're going to get a timeout by one of our bailiffs here. If it happens again, you're going to get escorted out of the courtroom, okay? No offense, it's just the internet, right? But anyways, let's get this show started. Oh, e-begging. Oh, boy, do we love e-begging. As a matter of fact, after you receive the news today, I very well will be e-begging. Because we're going to be having possibly and most likely, actually, I don't want to ruin the news. So I'll get to the e-begging later. But as always, we welcome all donations. So thank you, everybody that has supported this channel so far, especially you jury members. And our last fundraiser goal, which was for the ski mask court coverage, which is going to be coming up in June. That was met. We reached that last live stream. So I want to thank everybody that helped with that dono goal. With that being said, let's get this breaking live news story started, shall we? All right. So what I want to do first off is kind of just start with a little introduction of how this morning went with Ms. Controlla. Like I said, she had a court hearing this morning. This was the pre-indictment conference hearing. We've discussed this in our let's see, I think it was 2 live streams ago, maybe it was even the last live stream. There's so many court cases, I apologize. But just to give you a quick update, all that means is this is the last chance Controlla had to pretty much say I accept the plea deal or I don't accept the plea deal. Okay, she went on this morning and we're going to listen to what she had. And we're not going to listen to a lot. It was a pretty long live stream she had this morning. We're going to listen to a snippet. I would say probably pretty good piece that's going to give you an idea of how this morning went for her. Okay. After that, we're going to get into the court coverage. So buckle up. If you haven't had a chance to go grab your beverage for the afternoon, I would suggest you do that now. If you haven't gone to do number 1 or 2, I would suggest you do that now. But you don't want to miss the court coverage. That's for sure. So without further ado, let me just check if I did have this video uploaded yet. If not, I got it on the audio. We can just listen to it. Either way, we're just going to listen to it because she was just doing the black screen this morning. So for the part that I was listening to. But let's see if it's downloaded yet. Okay, it has not, as I thought. So I had a plan B. Remember, NJCourts always has a plan B. So here we go. Got the nifty speaker. It is turned on. And let me get switched over to my audio file here. All right. Start this at the beginning. And here we go.
And I can't say that much. Just making fun of me last. And I can't say that much hate. And I feel like I'm trying so hard to type, and it's getting me so frustrated because I feel like I'm being fucking gaslit. I have a whole battery low. My husband, and I can't say anything.
She was a subscriber. She was not a mod. She wasn't ever a mod.
Bro, I can't.
Hold on. Technical difficulties. Let me just get the charger on the phone.
I do, but nobody sees what she does. She was just making fun of me last night. Just making fun of me last night, bro.
Well, she might be against it.
I wish I had a fucking 100 people to sit there and...
Man, always technical difficulties, right? All right, here we go. Sorry. All right, let's get this started from the beginning here. I apologize. Without further ado.
Just making fun of me last night. And I can't say
That much hate. And I feel
like I'm trying so hard to type, and it's getting me so frustrated because I feel like I'm being fucking gaslit. I have a whole chat talking about me. I have someone in there saying I killed my husband, and I can't say anything.
She was a subscriber. She wasn't a mod. She wasn't ever a mod.
Bro, I can't. I don't understand.
over there not too long ago when they brought that up.
Yeah.
Like, everybody sees what I do, but nobody sees what she does. She was just making fun of me last night. Just making fun of me last night, bro.
Well, she might be against it.
I wish I had a fucking 100 people to sit there and make excuses for my fucking behavior. It must be fucking nice. It must be really nice to have a fucking bunch of people sit there and make excuses for your fucking terrible behavior. It must be really fucking nice. Like, it must be fucking amazing. Bro, I did a live yesterday. Hysterical crying, saying how it was such a bad fucking day for me. This bitch goes live talking badly about me. I don't see nothing. I see Devious's live and she's talking about, I don't know why Bombshell gets all this hate. Bombshell is... So I'm respectful. Like, I'm being respectful. I'm typing in there and I'm saying, everyone's guilty. Everyone plays a role. Mom's not a victim. I'm not a victim. Nobody's a victim. And I have 20 people in the chat room going at me. Then I get blocked. I get blocked again. Then someone comes in the chat room and is like, oh, well, Controlla always talks about Bombshell in the pictures. What if we were to talk about how Controlla gave her husband drugs and he overdosed? How the fuck does one have to do with the other? How does saying that I killed my husband and I'm the reason that he died, how is that the same as me correcting something with Bombshell and the fucking pictures? How does that make sense? I'm not even upset over this. Like, I'm dealing with so much fucking shit. And all I was doing was going in there to say, I was being respectful. I was saying, yes, we play a role, she plays a role, everyone plays a role. I don't understand how, like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, it does not make sense to me. How is people lying and saying that I killed my fucking husband the same as me talking about Bombshell showing my nudes? How is that the same? I said I let the shit with Bombshell get all fucking caught up in my fucking trauma and in my grief, and it's not right. And it's not her fault. That's my fault. I'm sitting there literally owning up to this shit that I say, but it's not good enough. I have to go in there and say, Bombshell is God, and she does nothing wrong, and I'm wrong. I'm sorry that you felt like my post was nasty, Penny. I'm genuinely sorry. That was the way I felt. I felt like you were only condemning something because of your relationship with Bombshell. And if I'm wrong, then I'm seriously sorry. I don't mean to come off to you and being nasty to you. No, I'm crying because people think that it's normal to make up lies that I fucking killed my husband. Like, I just don't understand. Like, I genuinely don't understand. And then you have people that are like, some person was like, oh, I thought that, I thought that we were getting through to her. I thought that we were getting to a good place. And then some, because, no, she's evil. She's this, she's that. Like, how is it that only my fucking past matters? No one else's past matters, but mine does. It's kind of hard to listen to people say, like, we should forget about Bomb's past while Bomb supports the Owls who drag my past every day. And that's not my place. That's not my place. That's not my place. That's not my place to tell Devious that she shouldn't defend her friend. That's not my place. But it is my place to be upset that she constantly fucking supports that shit, constantly talks about me, constantly shares their shit. I just don't understand. I don't get it. Who the fuck do I support? Who do I support? I've never sent a donation to JJJ, and I've never sent a fucking donation to fucking Savage. I was a member on their channel. That's it. So, yeah, whatever. I support them. I guess so. But I guess I support Devious too, because I'm a member over there. Who do I laugh at? Who do I laugh at? Who do I laugh at? I didn't fucking take photos of people yesterday and fucking and make fun of their appearance. Everything I do is wrong. Everything. It does not make sense. I just don't understand how people have all the compassion in the world for one person, and then another person, they just, fuck you. Fuck you, we're going to say the most repugnant shit about you, and you just have to fucking take it. It's every day, bro. It's literally every day. Do you know how many comments a day I have to delete from people saying that I fucking killed my husband? Every day. Every day that shit gets sent to me. Every single day. Every day there's someone in my comments talking shit about my child and her appearance. Every single day. Last week, it was literally last week, Bombshell was telling people I lost custody of my kid. And that's okay. That's okay. That's okay for people to lie and say that I lost custody of my child. It's okay for people to lie and say that I don't care that my kid's in the system. I'm frustrated. Like, I'm genuinely frustrated. Like, I'm just frustrated because I wasn't brown-eyed cutie. Like, I was trying to be so respectful in there, and I was just trying to get people to see, like, I know that I've played a role. I know the role that I played. I'm very well aware of that. But to say that one person is innocent and the other person is the fucking wrong one, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. I'm sorry, but it's fucked up. To sit there and have rules for one person and then condemn another person, it's not fair, bro. It's not fair. I'm overly sensitive today, obviously. First of all, you people are retarded.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Yes. Just
here it comes. Oh, that was the end of it. Sorry. That's when she started getting into her other rant. So I have one other clip I want to play from this morning, and this has to do with kind of the case. Give me just 1 second. I think we just got a donation here through the Cash App, and I definitely want to give a shout out. Hey, and it does look like we did. And let me open this up. Joe G, thank you for starting off the stream tonight with our first donation. And we got a $20 Cash App from Joe G, and it's 4 thumbs up. Thanks, Joe G. Much appreciated. So let's get this other clip played here. Why I played that first clip was to give you an idea of exactly her reaction from coming from the court hearing. She didn't really start talking about the actual hearing about a little bit later into the stream, not much later, but what I recorded here secondly is kind of coming from that, I guess, part of her stream or chat, you could say. So I'm going to just roll that clip here next. And then we are going to jump into listening to the court coverage, as promised, of today's pre-indictment conference for Controlla, which was held at the Middlesex Superior Courthouse in New Brunswick, New Jersey. Same courthouse that we provided you the first live court coverage from. And as a matter of fact, I think we just got another donation. Hey, thank you so much. We did. And this was a $25 Cash App. And this is from Freedom Believer. Thank you so much, Freedom Believer. Much appreciated. Thank you. All right, so let me get that clip up here. All right. And I will keep my mouth shut here. And let's get this. And this is just about a 2-minute clip, so don't worry. Not, as like I said, that's why I said if you need to take care of number 1 or 2 or get your beverage of the day, cheers. I'm drinking my Coca-Cola. I know I cheated. It's the big bottle, but today was a cheat day. Some of y'all joined my chat this morning. We did a little workout chat as we discussed a little bit about the Ski Mask Randy BS. But yeah, so this clip's about a 2-minute clip. Let me get it started here. It's just going to be an audio again. And here we go. Oops, maybe not. Let me get it from the other clip here. I'm sorry. All right. If you don't want to do it that way, then I'm going to do it this way. All right, let's try it this way here. Maybe it's my... Huh. I wonder if it's my speaker. Let me just see. It could be my speaker. I'm sorry. Just give me 1 second here. Let me just...
Bluetooth pairing.
So here we go. Got the nifty speaker. It is turned on. Whoops. We don't want to listen to myself here. Let's go back to this clip. Here we go.
First of all, you people are retarded. Yes. Yes, I took the plea deal and I have to get a job even though I'm disabled. That makes so much sense. People are fucking retarded, bro. I just don't understand the double standard. I don't understand how I can sit there and literally say, I'm wrong, she's wrong, we're all wrong, but she was just talking about me last night. And everyone in the chat is telling me, she didn't talk about you last night. She didn't talk about you last night. What are you talking about? She didn't talk about you last night. Really? She didn't? I guess I'm hallucinating. I am hallucinating it. I didn't take the plea. I don't know what the fuck people are talking about. Like, literally have a bunch of people literally gaslighting me, telling me You're delusional. She never talks about you. She doesn't talk about you. Never happened. People are fucking retarded, bro.
Okay, so I just wanted to play a little bit of that there. And sounding from control, excuse me, geez, Louise, hold on, sorry. Got all this audio going here. Let me jump back to the chat here. Okay, it's getting my tongue twisted there. What I was trying to say is listening to Controlla's stream this morning, it was a little bit confusing. I actually saw a comment from Ken McDonald saying, I couldn't tell if she said she took the plea or not. For some of you that were a little bit confused, she was just kind of being sarcastic and joking about, oh yeah, I took the plea. I guess some people may have started a rumor, who knows, that she had taken the plea. She, according to what I got from her, it sounds like she didn't take the plea, right? So with that being said, let's find out. We're going to be listening to the audio, as a matter of fact. Like you obviously knew, I was not in New Jersey this morning. I wish. I don't have a little Gulfstream jet I can jump onto. But I did something I would say second best. Obviously, we didn't have video coverage of it, but I was able to provide you guys today the audio coverage from this morning's Controlla Court case. I do just want to update really quick before we start that audio with the new donations that we just got. That's actually helped with the new fundraiser that we're going to be starting here soon. That's going to be for, actually, hold on. We'll update it after the hearing. Like I said, I'm not going to get in all that BS yet. And it's not BS. It's important. But you know what? Let's just jump right into that, right? So I hope everybody went number 1. I hope everybody went number 2. And let's go. John Jacobs, you got a jet? Well, hit me up on Instagram ASAP, please. We need to talk. All right. So without further ado, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to play this clip. If there's any donations that come through, very much appreciated and thank you. But I will not shout you out until the end of the clip. So again, I know I always tell people this. I'm not being mean or anything like that. I just don't want to interrupt the clip. But if for some reason any donations come through, I will certainly shout out all our donators as soon as the clip's over with. Okay. So without further ado, I present to you the Controlla Pre-Trial Indictment Conference, May 15th, 2023, Middlesex Superior Court, New Brunswick, New Jersey. Brought to you today by NJCourts TV, an affiliate of nobody.
I think she got started. Oh.
Oh, hold on. One last thing. I know. Oh, NJCourts. I'm going to give you guys a heads up. I did the best as I could. The audio, again, this does not come from me. This is from the courts, okay? This audio is as best as they can provide. You got to remember, this is probably coming from like one little microphone in the whole little courtroom, okay? So I actually put this through an editor. I was able to put up the volume as best as I could, but I will tell you right now, if you are a little bit hard of hearing as I am, you better pump up that volume as high as you can. All righty? And don't worry, we'll play this twice, okay? So if you missed something the first time, do not worry. I will play it one more time for y'all. That way you can catch anything you may have missed, okay? All right, here we go.
Who lost the interpreter? I think she got started. Oh.
We have a fast grand jury referral.
Which one is that? Which one is it?
Carissa Tavona? I don't have the number.
It's, number 43.
Thank you. The next matter on the calendar is entitled State versus Tavona. Under summons 2023, 43-1219, appearances of counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Liz Saborowski for the state.
Melissa Graham, behalf of Mr. Bona, Venezuela.
Good morning to both of you. Good morning to you, ma'am. Last time we were here, Mr. Negron, you said you were going over everything with your client, and the state had indicated they were going to grand jury on the 23rd. If you wanted a resolution, it was going to be today. Is that going to happen?
No, Your Honor, we're asking the case be referred to grand jury.
You still have that date?
I do, yes.
So, Ms. Tabona, the grand jury is a group of citizens from the community who hear the information that's presented by the state. The state has to prove to a very low standard of probable cause that you are the individual who committed the offense. The grand jury can do three things. They can true bill, which means that the matter comes back here before the Superior Court. They can no bill, which means the matter gets dismissed. And they can remand, which means that the matter goes to the municipal court. Those last two things don't happen with a great degree of frequency. Usually the matters come here. So the likelihood is that the matter will be coming here in short order, but we'll wait to see how it is that the grand jury responds. So ordinarily when you leave here, you'd be given a new date, but you won't be given a new date because we're going to wait to see what the grand jury does. If in fact the grand jury decides to true bill, you'll be back here in a couple of weeks. So good luck, ma'am.
Thank you.
Take
Your Honor, I
care.
have explained my client's state's offers. Currently, the offer is not to split a probation, in the name of welfare of a child, file a DCP&P, motivate the summons. If the state were to get the case indicted, changes to a 3 flat, and subsequently goes up from there. If it goes to trial, she loses. She understands that the range on the second degree is 5%.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Now to do Medina Flores.
That's it. That's exactly what I told you guys. See, NJCourts. What did I say? When we said it was going to be that pre-indictment conference, I said it was probably just going to be a short hearing. It was going to be, do you take the plea deal or not? And then if she didn't, we go to the grand jury. And that's exactly what happened. That's why I am glad we did not waste the donation money to provide the actual court coverage for this case, because this would have been it right there. Would not have been fair for the actual donators. And actually, while we're speaking about that, I wanted to update the banner here. We actually had already started a court fund. And as you already heard, I didn't want to, that's why I didn't start the e-begging earlier. I didn't want to ruin the news story. But as you all heard, this is going to be going to a grand jury. Most likely, it's going to go to a jury trial. We're going to listen to this again, and then we're going to talk about this. But where I'm going with this is we did start a donation goal to attend this hearing, as a matter of fact, because we thought this was going to start the grand jury hearing, or the jury trial, I was incorrect. I made a boo-boo. I apologized about that. Hence why we did not continue the donation goal for this. Now that we know where this is continued, we are going to continue that fundraiser. As a matter of fact, we had already fundraised $200 prior to today's stream for that fundraiser. And after today's already donations, we are at about, and remember, I'm always off $5 or $10. Drum roll, please. Here we go. $250 of a donation goal of $600. So thank you all so much for starting us off with that donation goal. Let's roll right into hearing the clip again. Like I said, if you missed something, I'm going to replay it right now for you. Towards the end, it's really kind of hard to hear, but if you listen closely, you're going to hear the lawyer at the end. This is Controlla's public defender. He actually pretty much verifies with the judge exactly what can happen now if this goes into the jury trial, as far as, sentencing, right? She was offered a plea deal at first, which obviously she has said no to. If you listen towards the end, you'll see exactly what she now could possibly face, being that she's refused that plea deal. It's very hard to hear. I'm going to probably go through this again once we're done with the stream and transcribe everything. That way, on our next court coverage of the Controlla case, we can just, I can verify exactly what we heard through the audio. Okay? So let's get this started. And this probably, based on what you heard right now, is probably the reason why she wasn't too happy this morning. Hence is why I started off with that clip, which was not pretty much, it was from her live stream this morning. I think that was actually right when she started. Okay, maybe I was off a few minutes, but that was right as she started her live stream this morning. She started right off like that. Let's jump into this again, and we'll replay this for everybody that's just joining us right now, for everybody that may have just missed a few things. Like I said, listen towards the end when her public defender starts speaking again, and you can catch what he said as regarding what she's now pretty much facing. Hey, and before I start it, I do want to say we just got a $3 super sticker, and that's from Bear Promise. Thank you so much for that super sticker. And just so you know, I got my phone here, so I see it right there. Much appreciated. And as we go along more in the show, and this is just going to be kind of like a short stream. Wasn't planning, like I said, on live streaming today or for this afternoon. Just some breaking news. So as we go along, I will update the ticker there for everybody. Hey, thank you. We got another super chat. This is from Sicilian Princess, $10 super chat, and it reads, "A little something to get you to New York." Hey, thank you so much, Sicilian Princess. I appreciate that. Much appreciated. All right, and let's go with the second replay of, again, this is going to be from this morning. This was at about 9 a.m. Eastern time when this hearing should have started.
We lost the interpreter.
I think she's outside with.
Oh,
We have a fast grand jury referral.
which one is that?
Mr. Lawler?
Which one is it?
Carissa Tavona? I don't have the number.
It's, I don't know what number it is. Number 43.
Thank you. The next matter on the calendar is entitled State versus Tabona under summons 2023, 43-1219. Appearances of counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Lynn Seborowski for the state.
Melissa Gurn on behalf of Mr. Bona, Venezuela.
Good morning to both of you. Good morning to you, ma'am. Last time we were here, Mr. Negron, you said you were going over everything with your client, and the state had indicated they were going to grand jury on the 23rd. If you wanted a resolution, it was going to be today. Is that going to happen?
No, Your Honor, we're asking the case be referred to grand jury.
You still have that date?
I do, yes.
So, Ms. Tabona, the grand jury is a group of citizens from the community who hear the information that's presented by the state. The state has to prove to a very low standard of probable cause that you are the individual who committed the offense. The grand jury can do three things. They can true bill, which means that the matter comes back here before the Superior Court. They can no bill, which means the matter gets dismissed. And they can remand, which means that the matter goes to the municipal court. Those last two things don't happen with a great degree of frequency. Usually the matters come here. So the likelihood is that the matter will be coming here in short order, but we'll wait to see how it is that the grand jury responds. So ordinarily when you leave here, you'd be given a new date, but you won't be given a new date because we're going to wait to see what the grand jury does. If, in fact, the grand jury decides the true bill, you'll be back here in a couple of weeks. So good luck, ma'am.
Thank you.
Take
And I
care.
have explained my client the state's offers. Currently, the offer is not to split of probation, the endangered welfare of a child, file a DCP&P, motivate summons. If the state were to get the case indicted, changes to a 3 flat, and subsequently goes up from there. If it goes to trial, she loses. She understands that the range on the second degree is 5 to 10.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Are we ready now to do Medina Flores?
Judge, I don't know if the victim got the link
Oh,
yet, but
okay.
I will.
All righty. So I heard everybody listen closely towards the end, but I want to say thank you so much. We received some donations during that second clip. First up, I want to say thank you to Sicilian Princess. We'll say thank you again. After Sicilian Princess, we had Bear Promise actually join a new member of the jury. So welcome, Bear Promise. There we go. Welcome, you member of the jury. And as a matter of fact, Bear Promise also gifted 5 memberships. So we just welcomed 5 new members of the jury right now. So that's a total of 6. Welcome, you 6 members of the jury. And then I think, whoa, SoCal, thank you so much. SoCal right behind Bear Promise with another 5 gifted memberships. So what's that? 10, 11 new members of the jury. Oh my gosh. Well, welcome all 11 new members of the jury. That's going to deserve an extra. I'm going to end up breaking this table. Welcome, everybody. And for all the new members of the jury, enjoy. You've got some really cool emojis to play with right now. And we've got a really cool members only tab. Enjoy and welcome to the jury. All right. Thank you guys. Much appreciated. And let's update that ticker here. Let's see here. All right. Let me do a little math in my head. I'll actually just round up. Like I said, I'm always like off by $5 or $10, but this is close enough here. Give me 1 second. Oh my gosh. I just deleted the banner. No worries. I remembered what it was. All right. How do I save it? Oh, there we go. Add banner. Show. And there you go, folks. So thank you so much for those donations. We've reached half of our goal. We've hit the halfway mark. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Hey, Joji. Everything goes 100% to the channel. So I appreciate everybody's support. Absolutely. Membership, donations, everything goes to the channel. All right. So what do y'all think? I don't know. I mean, let's take a poll really quick. This will help me a lot to tell me what you are all thinking. So at this point, based on what you've heard, if you think Controlla should have took the plea deal, I want to see ones in the chat. If you think she's doing the right thing by taking it to the jury trial, I want to hear 2s in the chat. And if you don't give a damn, then throw some 3s in the chat. Oh, I'm definitely already seeing the 1s rolling. 1s are spamming. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree 100% with everybody. Joe G with the threes. Yeah, I might agree with you on that too, Joe G. Maylee Grace 1 and 3. Madman 3. Yep, I agree with you, Boston Grove Bridget. Definitely a 1. No, and I'll tell you this. Did you guys listen at the end? I still got to write everything down and listen closely, so I'm not going to make any, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to be wrong. But it didn't sound too well. I'll just put it that way. And like I said, once I transcribe everything, we'll discuss it some more because I'm thinking, and I saw a lot of people asking about dates. So actually, great question. I think that was Pebs. Let's talk about it. So if y'all heard in there, it said the 23rd. Hey, SoCal, thank you so much. Another 5 gifted memberships. SoCal, stop, please. Oh, thank you so much, SoCal. You rock. Oh my gosh. So that's what? 11 plus 5, 16 new members tonight. 16 new members of the jury. Welcome to the NJCourts member jury. Wait, that didn't make sense. Welcome to the... Wait, never mind. Oh, you guys are awesome. Welcome, new members of the jury. Oh, welcome. But it's going to get bad. I'll tell you this. If y'all heard 23rd, right? So what that means is they're going to bring the case in front of a grand jury on the 23rd. And like we spoke before, the only people that can be there are going to be the prosecutor, the grand jury. You're going to have Controlla can be there if she wants. She doesn't have to be. Her public defender cannot be there. So if Controlla decides to be there, she can be questioned. She can also cross-examine. She has that right. That's why she would be there. But remember, as she can cross-examine, she can also be cross-examined. And she will not have the advice of her public defender there to help her, tell her no, yeah, no. And I can tell you this. I can guarantee you the public defender is already saying, no. You're not going to go there. So let's just assume 23rd, it goes in front of the grand jury. What do you think is going to be the biggest piece of evidence, or probably the only piece of evidence that they're going to be pretty much putting out in front of the jury? You guessed it. And it's, what's going to be even worse is this wasn't some roadside camera, right? This wasn't some passerby with some grainy dash cam. This came from the actual defendant's camera. You follow me? And hold on, Freedom Believer. Oh my gosh. Freedom Believer just gifted 10 memberships. Thank you so much, Freedom Believer. So what's 10 plus 16? 26 new members of the jury? I think this gavel is going to be freaking broken by the end of tonight. But who cares? Welcome, new members of the jury. And thank you so much, Freedom Believer. Thank you, guys. Let's update. Hold on this banner because let's see here. 30. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I am correct here. Again, my math might be off $5 or 10, but we're close enough. That should bring us, drum roll, 350 of 600. Thank you all so much. Much appreciated. But, man, so what do you think we were saying? What, grand jury, right? They're going to be playing that video. Video coming from the defendant herself. And you've all seen it. I refuse to play the video. How do you think the reaction? It was too emotional. I mean, even for a court coverage channel, I will, out of the respect of the child, I will not play that. There's plenty of other channels you guys can catch that video on if you haven't already seen it. But it's really effed up. I'll tell you that. And it really gets my blood boiling. And when that happens, I start giving a lot of opinions that might not necessarily come as the channel. And I don't want to go there. But that is going to be probably the biggest piece of evidence that the grand jury is going to have in front of them. And I don't know if you guys heard, but at the beginning, the judge even said that it's going to be, and I may be using different words. It was a minimal, and see, we're going to play it really quick. As a matter of fact, I think I just, SoCal with another 5 gifted memberships. You guys are going, is this like some gifted membership dono train y'all didn't tell me about or something? SoCal, thank you so much. My math is already getting crazy in my head. Okay, hold on. That's 31 new members of the jury right now. Holy moly. Welcome 5 new members of the jury. And thank you so much, SoCal, for that donation and support. We'll do one for each member. Was that 4? One more. Oh, this table's not going to like me. And I'm so sorry, table. I'll be nice to you. Uh-oh. Bear Promise with another 5 gifted memberships. Oh, my gosh. So here we go. Thank you so much, Bear Promise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new members to the jury pool. There we go. Of the NJCourts jury. So where are we at? 31 plus 30, what? 31 plus 5, 36 new members. Welcome. And just so for some of you know, because this gifted membership, it's going to be almost half the chat. If you have the gifted membership setting turned on, and I don't know how you necessarily do that. All I know is it's a YouTube setting. As long as you have it turned on, any channel that people gift memberships, and again, I've said this before, I don't know how YouTube gives them out. If you get gifted a membership, you're gifted a 1-month membership. And please if you're one of the new members tonight, please thank SoCal, Bear Promise. Who else did we get gifted memberships? Freedom Believer, okay, with 10 members gifted memberships. All right, SoCal with 10 gifted memberships. Bear Promise, another new member, and I think 10 gifted memberships now. All right, so please thank them, new members of the jury this evening. But that's how you get a gifted membership. You just got to turn on the setting, just in case you didn't know. FYI. Woo! I need to take a sip of my Coca-Cola Classic here. Man. But, hey, you're welcome, D. Nicey. You're so welcome. And I appreciate your guys' support. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes work that goes behind this. Obviously, for the court coverage, the only way that we're even able to go to these different court hearings is without your guys' support and the donations to the channel. So I greatly appreciate y'all's support since the channel has started and everybody's support this evening. Thank y'all so much. But that's it. That's all the grand jury, I think, has to see is just that video. Okay. And like I said, I'm not a fortune teller. I'm not going to speak for them, and let's listen to it here really quick. It was right at the beginning.
We lost the interpreter.
She gives the instructions on how they're going to rule, kind of, okay? Granny baby, by all means, please.
Under summons 2023, 43-1219, appearances of counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Liz Severowski for the state.
Mr. Green, on behalf of Mr. Bona, Venezuela.
Good morning to both of you. Good morning to you, ma'am. Last time we were here, Mr. Negron, you said you were going over everything with your client, and the state had indicated they were going to grand jury on the 23rd. If you wanted a resolution, it was going to be today. Is that going to happen?
No, Your Honor. We're asking the case be referred to grand jury.
You still have that date?
I do, yes.
So, Mr. Bona, the grand jury is a group of citizens from the community who hear the information that's presented by the state. The state has to prove to a very low standard of probable cause that you are the individual who committed the offense. The grand jury can do 3 things. They can true bail.
Did you all hear that? A very low probable of cause. Okay? Which I think in layman's terms means they don't need that much evidence. And listen up, okay? We're going to continue listening.
Which means that the matter comes back here before the Superior Court. They can no bill, which means the matter gets dismissed. And they can remand, which means that the matter goes to the municipal court. Those last 2 things don't happen with a great degree of frequency, usually the matters come here. So the likelihood is that the matter will be coming here in short order, but we'll wait to see how.
All right. Let me just jump to the
Usually the
beginning
matters
here.
come
There's one
here.
more thing I want you guys to listen to.
So the likelihood is that the matter will be coming here in short order, but we'll wait to see how it is that the grand jury responds. So ordinarily, when you leave here, you'd be given a new date, but you won't be given a new date because we're going to wait to see what the grand jury does. If, in fact, the grand jury decides the true bill, you'll be back here in a couple of weeks. So good luck, ma'am.
Thank you.
Take
I
care.
would explain what my client, the state's offers.
Last time we were here, Mr. Negron, you said you were going over everything with your client, and the state had indicated they were going to grand jury on the 23rd. If you wanted a resolution, it was going to be today. Is that going to happen?
No, Your Honor, we're asking in case we prefer the grand jury.
You still have that date?
I do, yes.
So, Ms. Tabona, the grand jury is a group of citizens from the community who hear the information that's presented by the state. The state has to prove to a very low standard of probable cause that you are the individual who committed the offense. The grand jury can do three.
Sorry, I was muted. What I was trying to say is, sorry, guys. What I was trying to say, oh my gosh, is, this sucks, I was muted. Was she said that it was, they're just having, here, let's play this again, because I can't, it's too.
They can true bill, which do three things. That you are the individual who committed the offense. Low standard of probable cause. That you are the individual who committed the offense.
That
Grand
you
jury
are
can do
the
three
individual
things.
that committed the
They can true bill,
offense. Listen
low
to this
standard
again.
of probable. The grand jury is a group of citizens from the community who hear the information that's presented by the state. The state has to prove to a very low standard of probable cause that you are the individual who committed the offense. The grand jury can do three things.
The state has to prove with very little probable cause.
They can true standard of probable cause that you are the individual who committed the offense.
That you are the individual that committed the offense. You get, that's what I was trying to say. They don't have to prove if she's guilty or not guilty. They just have to provide what minimal, I don't want to replay it again, but we will.
Yes.
So, Ms. Tabona, the grand jury is a group of citizens from the community who hear the information that's presented by the state. The state has to prove to a very low standard of probable cause that you are the individual who committed the offense. The grand jury can do three things. They can true bill, which means that the matter.
All right, you heard it. So, with minimal probable cause that she was essentially the driver. That's it. That's her. So, pretty much, is this person in front of you the person you witnessed in this video? I think that's all the grand jury has to decide on. And I think that's why Controlla was not in a good mood this morning. Absolutely not. And I think we just got, hold on, and I'm sorry because I was looking at the computer screen, SoCal with another 5 memberships. Thank you so much, SoCal. So, I don't even remember. I think we're now in like the high 30s, almost 40 members today. So welcome, new members of the jury. And this is probably going to be it for this gavel because it's going to break, I can tell you this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Welcome, you members of the jury. Oh, man. Breaking news, right? I bet you she didn't realize that this audio was going to be available. NJCourts always brings you that coverage. All right. So I appreciate everybody that took the time out of the day, because I know for some of us, especially on the West Coast, you're probably still at work. You might be on the freeway heading home, got me on the radio, Bluetooth. I might be on the big screen. I might be on your mobile phone, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing. I appreciate you all tuning in for this live breaking news story. We're going to continue this coverage. Obviously, the story did not end today. The book has not closed on Controlla. As we heard before, 23rd goes in front of the grand jury. If she gets indicted, which is what I was kind of explaining how that process would go, the judge, according to the judge, said it could be a few weeks, okay? She didn't have a date. That's why Controlla left there with no date for a next hearing. Essentially, she's just waiting on pretty much the results of the grand jury, okay? That is going to be coming up next Tuesday. Let's just play devil's advocate, I guess you could say. I don't even know. That wouldn't be a devil's advocate. No, absolutely not. Let's just assume the grand jury indicts her. That's going to mean she's probably going to have a hearing, I would say, mid-June, maybe early July at the latest. And that's most likely going to be, obviously the court hearing that what we're fundraising for, the court hearing that I will be providing that coverage for. This is going to be at the same court that we provided the previous court coverage from. So I am very well familiar with this court. As a matter of fact, I have a very good contact that deals with, obviously, the media. They were the individual that assisted me in providing this court audio coverage that you heard today. So, we will get there. We've got plenty of time because of your guys' awesome support today. Let's see here. With SoCal's donation, the last donation there, we're at about $375, almost $400. Let's update this ticker really quick before we call it a night, as they say. Let's see here. $375 of $600, folks. So I want to thank you guys this evening for helping with that fundraiser. We will continue the fundraiser until we get to the court coverage. Like I said, I have no doubt we're going to hit it. We hit our last fundraiser goal for the ski mask court coverage. That's going to be coming in June. So, yeah, I mean, we've got ski mask. We're going to be still continuing on. We got the Controlla Court coverage still continuing on. We're going to be continuing the Trina Golden court coverage. We're going to be continuing the Sunny IRL, a.k.a. Mr. Jarvis Singleton court coverage. And I may be introducing, and we're going to find out here shortly, another individual. We've already spoke to this individual. We've already started a little bit of some coverage. But depending on how the situation goes, we may be starting some new court coverage on a new individual by next week. I've got a lot of new information coming in. I need to process it, verify it. Once I do that, we will definitely introduce that individual as our new court coverage to add to the list. And hopefully we'll be closing a few of these books here within the summer. But if not, hey, we're there till the end. So I appreciate everybody again joining this evening for the show. I want to thank all the members of the jury, all the new members of the jury. I want to thank all the donators this evening, all the supporters, everybody in chat. Chat was on fire today for the most part. I don't think we had to escort too many people out of the courtroom. I didn't get too many messages from the bailiffs. As a matter of fact, I didn't get any. So that tells me it was a smooth night. So thank you all so much for being respectful in the chat. I learn a lot from the chat. Again, everybody's opinion's welcome as long as it meets TOS. And we learn a lot. So I appreciate it. Thank you all for participating in that. If you haven't had a chance to, before you head out, I'd appreciate if you enjoyed the stream, if you could smash that like button, as they say. I really appreciate, it helps with the analytics. It helps get the video out. The more exposure, the better. We're covering a lot of bad people, and I think a lot of people need to, be exposed to this. These are people that could be your next door neighbors. These are people that could be sitting next to you at the restaurant, could be driving next to you on the freeway. So it is your right to find out about these people. So again, I appreciate everybody's support this evening. It was a breaking news live stream. It was not planned. So again, I'm hoping we're going to have a court coverage live stream coming up either Wednesday or Thursday, part of our midweek court coverage, as you guys have kind of caught on. I'm kind of trying to stick to a schedule, which includes like a midweek court coverage and then a weekend court coverage. So at least 2 court coverages every week. But just like today, if any breaking news comes up, as a matter of fact, this audio, I didn't even know I was going to be getting it till later, about probably mid-afternoon. Okay. I had not even requested this audio till mid-afternoon. Okay. And it was through a conversation with my contact that this even came up, that it was available. So, you know, I wouldn't say it was by luck, but hey, by chance, you know, definitely. So, again, I appreciate everybody that made it out to watch this evening. There is going to be a replay. I will leave the VOD up. So if you're just joining, you're more than welcome to rewind now, or you can just wait till the replay comes up and you can catch that. So for everybody in the replay gang, what's up, replay gang? Shout out to you. But with that being said, let's call it an evening, all right? You guys still have plenty of time to get out, walk the doggos, catch a good show on TV, you know, go out, have some fun. But we'll catch you all on the next show or on the next live breaking news. So with that being said, court has officially been adjourned this evening. And thank you, guys. Much respect to everybody. Love everybody out there. And we'll catch you on the next one. NJ Courts, oh!